Hi everyone, and welcome to our latest episode of Friends of Caffeine Carburetors, the series where we highlight cars, the owners, and some great stories. Recently, you've had some, or have sent me some requests for something a little bit more modern, and this is what we found. I'd like to introduce Nat Mundy. Come on in, Matt.
Good afternoon, Doug.
Hi.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, so do you know what it is?
What do we have?
This is actually it's the first car in the country of this model. This is a Touring Superleggera Arese RH 95, which basically is part of their Aero series of vehicles they're creating. It is a borrowed platform, rebodied and recoached to their design and their ideas of what they think a car should look like.
And the body is composite?
Full carbon fiber body.
Okay.
Underneath here, the skateboard itself is based on an Italian 670 horsepower, 7-speed paddle shift transmissioned car. And as you can see, the interior and exterior is completely redesigned in lightweight carbon fiber.
And the weight of the car?
The weight of this vehicle is a couple hundred pounds less than the donor vehicle. So you're getting increased performance without sacrificing too much.
Okay.
This is an example of a coachwork car built by Touring Superleggera, who is more famous for their vehicles that they built in the Bond, for Aston Martin in the Bond world. So if you remember the DB5 from Goldfinger, for example, that's a Superleggera vehicle. We're pretty excited about it. It is incredible. The interior is remarkably well put together and reimagined as well as the exterior. The reason why we can find some lighter weight is the fact that the vehicle actually is made up of fewer body panels, and the front and rear are complete clamshells, and the doors themselves go up and forward like you see in modern supercars. It's rear-wheel drive and makes all the right noises.
Now this is special. This is the only one in the USA.
This is the only one in the USA currently. We do have 7 allocations through HKMotorcars for these here in the US. This is number 3 of 18 they will build total. This vehicle will be shipped back to Italy in December as our clients get their vehicles delivered.
Now, noticeably, the Gulf delivery.
The Gulf livery, it was semi-intentional. Although the customer did want it, we thought it was the perfect vehicle to launch the US program with. Okay. So we did bring in a Gulf liveried version, which again was car number 3, spec'd by one of our customers.
Transmission, how many speeds?
7 speeds.
7 speeds.
Yeah, your typical dual clutch paddle transmission, again out of a well-known Italian vehicle. But overall, this is a great set of kit. Everything's been redesigned down to the wheels. But you are retaining original OEM equipment, which does not hurt the warranty of that vehicle.
Who's giving you the warranty?
The dealerships that maintain them.
Okay.
So we'll keep that a little bit of a mystery, but I think some people can take a look at it and decide what it was built on. But it is a vehicle that is appreciated by American drivers and enthusiasts. Mm-hmm. This V8 is twin turboed, and it is a wonderful combination.
Horsepower again?
670.
670 torque?
Torque I don't have off the top of my head.
Okay, all right. What else? What do you want to say about it?
Well,
it's one beautiful car.
Yeah, some of the review I would go ahead and talk about is what sets it apart is this door is actually zero gravity. So without any mechanical motors or anything on that strut, they've engineered it so it can ride up on its own. And then to pull it back down, you just pull down on the vehicle. So there's no waiting for motors, etc., etc. The rear clamshell of the vehicle is also pretty remarkable in that we've got the release here, which is much different than what you'd see in a car of this price point. And then underneath the hood, we also get the detail of signatures from everyone who was involved in the project and the build. But it has all the creature comforts that you'd want. You retain all your heated seats, your factory navigation.
Well, you mentioned as I watched you drive in, I questioned about the air conditioning. Tell us a little.
I have to say that's one of the things they really nailed, where they've made the air conditioning virtually silent. So when you hit the auto button, we're so used to that instant white noise blasting you in the face. In this car, the way that they've redesigned the dashboard, you can barely hear any fan noise, which I think you and I can appreciate.
Sure.
White noise is not my favorite thing. But I think overall the car is stunning. It is a limited series, which I think does make it even more special. It also, as you can see, has no rear windshield. So the rear view camera is actually your backup camera as well as your new rear view mirror. So there's weight savings with technology, nowadays as well. But you do have a large amount of glass, so the driving position is very comfortable. You have a proper greenhouse inside, and for them to, if you look at even the glass itself on the car, you'll see that it is a Superleggera touring glass. So a lot of this car is fresh out of their plans and ideas of how they wanted the car to turn out. And we've had great response. We took up the Lime Rock last weekend for IMSA. It turned more heads than most vehicles we have for sale.
I'm sure it did.
And the great part about it too is when you, not only do you get the signatures of all the people that put the car together and the coach builders, but also you get a book with it with the whole build. So the whole process of your vehicle. And the great part about this is this takes 6 months to get. So while you're waiting around for a brand new Ferrari or Lamborghini or Glickenhaus, you can order one of these and in 6 months time have it at your door. The factory there is amazing. It's truly a real factory, not just a coach builder anymore. And I think what they've done is pretty spectacular.
One last question. If someone wants one, how do they go about getting it?
Give me a shout at Nat at HKMotorcars.com or hit us up on one of our socials, HK Motorcars. The vehicle will be here through October, and then it will go after Monterey. It'll come back, and then it'll go directly down to Florida to visit some clients down there.
Can we expect it at Caffeine and Carburetors?
It'll be at your Caffeine and Carburetors.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Thank you
very much, Doug.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Take care.